Mark Fabian is a communicator and leading expert in situational awareness, behavioral analysis, and threat detection. He joins us now with more. Great to have you here, Mark.
Good morning, Claudia. Thank you so much for having me today.
So tell us how fear is related to safety.
So fear is the mind killer. It's something that will actually prevent you from moving forward and making a decision when you find yourself in a crisis situation, when you're dealing with the unexpected. It will cause you to freeze in place. And there are options beyond that to use fear as fuel, but that's a much larger discussion for another time.
So is it possible to become aware of a threat before it becomes a problem?
Absolutely. Every single one of us, every day, all day, gives us nonverbal cues. Those cues are what tell you more about what's happening than what they're actually telling you. If you and I text back and forth, you get about 6% of what I'm telling you. If you and I get to talk you get maybe about 20 to 30% of all of the available information of what I'm saying. However, if you can watch my body language, you can see how far I stand from you, how if I blade off to one side, all of that gives you the rest of the information that you need. And when you need to make a decision as to whether or not something or someone is a threat, do you want to act on about 20 to 30% of that information, or do you want as much information as possible? That's the key.
And Mark, I understand your own experience is what has motivated you to be in this particular field and kind of informed you on this specific topic.
It most certainly was. So growing up, my home life was violent by any measure. In school, I was bullied mercilessly. The interesting thing is that I should have been the poster child for someone who would have gone on a rampage in their high school, because I had been shooting archery at 3, rifle at 5, pistol at 7, shotgun at 10. I was an accomplished 3-gunner and was even a thing. I could hit a softball-sized target at over 300 meters by the age of 13. So the question is, how is it that someone has such a violent home life, someone who was bullied so mercilessly, didn't end up being that statistic? And that's because I was taught that every single human life has value in the lives of my tormentors, because my tormentors have tormentors of their own. And I was just an outlet for their own fear and their own being bullied, whether it's at home, at school, or by some sort of an addiction.
And let's talk about school violence and bullying today. How can you guide people through preparation process and how to handle those situations?
So all school bullying starts with fear. That bully has something in their life that's bullying them and making them afraid. As children, we always tend to act out and we point that misguided aggression at other children. Eventually, get taken care of, we find that that grows bigger and bigger and bigger and can be taken out on adults in life. When it comes to identifying it, I gave off so many red flags as a child and as a high school student. They should have had me in the counselor's office, but they didn't, because we didn't teach people what to look for. Instead, let it go and no, boys will be boys kind of a thing, and they'll bully him and he'll deal with it. As for me, I did give off all those red flags, and they should have actually spoken with me. They didn't. So now, because of that, I look to educate others so that they can find potential threats or problems before those problems actually get to act out.
And where can we go to connect with you and find out more information?
So my website is markfabian.net, my full name, .net. Someone else says .com. I can't get it back, at least not yet.
All right, Mark, thank you so much.
Claudia, thank you for your time this morning. I greatly appreciate it.
Thank you.